Hello, my name is Ben. In this video, I want to show you the travel report we have inside of Home Care Scheduler. So the first thing you do is you log in to our app. Now for this demo, we'll be using our integration with Clinico, but it is the same no matter what practice management system you use. So inside of Clinico, we've created some fake appointments. And inside of Home Care Scheduler, we've imported those appointments. You can see another video we've just made on the import function. We've made some changes to them. We've also exported them. You can watch another video. But the main point of this video is to show you our travel calculation report. So inside of Clinico, as we said, you've got all these appointments that are existing on multiple different days. Inside of our system, you can see that these appointments have been calculated, so we know the distance between all of the appointments, and you can see them on a single day in our appointments tab. But if you go to the travel tab, this might be something that you use a bit more for KPIs or payroll purposes. You can see all of the travel between the 17th of May and the 16th of June. So you can go down and you can see that each of the start and end locations have been calculated, and this is the distance in kilometres and the time in minutes. So the standard practice, you'll notice that some of these appointments have 0 time. Travel to the first appointment of the day and home from the final appointment of the day is typically not considered work time. You don't get paid to travel to and from work. In this system, so we give that a 0 kilometre rate, but it's calculating the distance between each of the subsequent appointments. You can go down here. If you have multiple practitioners, each of them will appear with their name and the total distance between these two dates and the total time between these two dates. So how might this help your business? Firstly, if you have a per kilometre or per mile payment to your practitioners for using their own car, in Australia, we typically have to pay 95 cents per kilometre. So at the end of the pay period, you might run this fortnightly date, for example, and then you'll know exactly how much that practitioner has travelled during that period, which will save you considerable time rather than manually using Google Maps to do that. So that's really good. You can use your payroll travel payment. You could use this report to create travel payments from payroll. Also, you could also use future dates. So for example, if we wanted to set the date from a fortnight in the future or a month in the future, and then you could use that for KPI purposes. So obviously travel is very expensive. So if you went ahead of time and you could talk to your practitioners and you could say, look, I think that your travel over this week is looking like it's going to be too much. Maybe we can incentivize you to reduce that, or you could get your admin team onto that task and then they can start doing it for you. So yeah, I think this is a really useful report. I think currently the main way people do this is manually one address after another using Clinico, using Google Maps. That's very time consuming, not very efficient. This gives you far more transparency on how much your practitioners are traveling, not only for past weeks, which is useful for payroll, but future weeks, which could be really useful for KPIs. And what that can do is get your travel costs down, help to reduce your overheads. And also, if you're traveling less, you have the ability to take more appointments. So more revenue, less expenses, which is always good. If you have any questions, you can contact us using the help tool inside the app, or you can email us at support@homecarescheduler.com. We're happy to answer any questions and hope you enjoyed the video.